I have those conversations with parents too. Like, oh, my kid wants to, like, even where they're going to play hockey, right? Like, considering that a 10-year-old makes a decision for a family of whether they play Vernon minor hockey or whether they go play private. Like, that blows my mind to me. Like, that the 10-year-old's going to make the decision. But should a kid have some type of input in that, or what's your feeling on that?
Well, I think from a parent, and again, I've gone through it with my son, and it's like I'm a dad every year because I relive. I don't want to say nightmare every year, but those are the biggest things, and for me, I think your son or daughter definitely have to have a play in it because they're the ones that are going to have to wake up early all the time. They're the ones that, if mom and dad are going to support financially, we want to know that they're going to work hard at it. But I think the biggest kicker is pushing the education first, and making sure you can use that as motivation. Use the game of hockey and the love that you have for that to translate into the love to the education to go, okay, here's the deal. You know what? I want your bed made every morning. I want your schoolwork to be as high as it possibly can. And that's kind of what I do with our guys. I said, listen, like, I could sit here and say I would love to be on the ice all the time and just talk hockey and stuff, but that's not the real world. Like, the real world is one day you're going to have to get a job. You're thinking and hoping that you're going to be in the NHL. So as a younger age, I had to listen to my son Logan and go, okay, he was drafted by the Edmonton Oil Kings, and okay, do I want to support him or do I like the Junior A route, BCHL, because I went the Western Hockey League route. But I know, the education for me, I was just happy, that I passed back in the day because I wanted to be a hockey player. Now there's so many choices. I think the game of hockey can translated to so many different professional careers. And, I've had a lot of guys that, went on to play in the NHL, but more importantly, become husbands and doctors and lawyers and just good humans. I think that's when people forget that hockey can breed such a great, great culture of a family environment that you can't spend any money on to get. And that's what I really love about the game now is just the closeness of a team that brings together, getting the right coaches in place that are basically singing the same tune as you. But at the end of the day, I think they got to show you as a parent that you want this from a son's aspect or daughter's aspect. This is what I like to do. I'm going to make sacrifices, but I totally agree. If the player wants it, he's really going to be able to tell mom and dad he wants it.